Hey Art Fam, it's Luis Martin, the art engineer, and welcome to the studio. It is still winter, and I'm wearing a turtleneck because I'm smug. No, because I'm cold. So it's Februllage. Have you been following along? I have the list right here, and it's been fun. But I've been going from like day to day climbing, like Tarzan, vine to vine, trying to make this work. It's been cathartic. That's the word. Cathartic. It's been very therapeutical, honestly. If you see the first one I did, I was all like on the bottom of the ocean, and now I'm all like happy and eating chocolate. Before we continue, be sure to go to Instagram and follow us at Art Engineer and at collage.dream. Be sure to go to the website collagedream.com and join the email list because Instagram is moody. I just got booted off. One of my images for cloth was too racy. It was a beautiful picture of a beautiful man, and they prefer us to, I don't know, guns? I don't know. Anyway, they took it off because it was too pretty, too beautiful for puritanical America. So follow me on my email list where we can stay in touch regardless of what Instagram or Google deems to be appropriate. I'm getting off my high horse now. No, I'm on it. Join me. So today I thought I would do the prompt for the day, which is money. The ninth one, it's money. One of my favorite things, you guys, that's why I'm wearing green. Do not be afraid to like money. Do not be afraid to want to thrive and buy flowers. You deserve flowers. As artists, I know people are always like, oh, money. No. Money's good, especially when you can buy food and you can treat your friends to drinks, coffee. Okay, so this is the way I'm gonna attack it. I have two magazines. One of my favorites of all time actually, Afar, and a Life magazine from May 1980, the month before I was born. Okay, so the way I'm gonna think about it is I'm just gonna look for things that make me happy, because that's what money can get you, right? People are like, money brings trouble. Well, if that's what you want. I want pretty things, so let's jump right in. Okay, like I said, Februllage, money. After money is ghost, shoes, photograph, celestial. So, these are all things that you can kind of keep in your mind so that as you're going through your magazines, you can see things that might address these prompts. So I'll keep money, ghost, shoes, photograph, and celestial in mind. So let's start. How are you? I can't complain. The sun is out. It's beautiful. And I have an Afar magazine, which is, like I say and repeat, it's one of my favorites because they have such beautiful fonts, photographs, colors. Okay, like right off the bat, pink makes me happy, and that sound makes me happy. Did you hear that? Whew. Okay, what else? What makes you happy? Wild, yes. Because if you got money, you can be as wild as you want. So yeah, how do you feel about money? It's energy, right? It's like a flow. It comes, it goes. You spend money, it's gonna come back to you, and vice versa. Especially if you're an artist, never think twice about buying a friend's work and supporting them, because even if you buy it for $10, $300, $1,000, you know that is worth so much more to them because it's for something they've created themselves. You're being part of that loop, right? I'm telling you, look how beautiful. Pink, oh, celestial, but no. I love the idea of flow. Look at that. I think for our next open call, this is going to be the prize, a subscription to Afar magazine. Because, spread the joy. That's what money does. Look at that. Wow. All right. I can sit here and project myself into all of these things all day long. Okay, so that happened to me on Instagram. Let me know if that's happened to you and what you did. I didn't feel like upset about it, but it reminded me like, whoa. It made me think of Florida and the book bans. It made me think of how people want to erase POC people's histories and our names. Listen, this is why what we do matters, right? We have to, all the art that you create is literally a byproduct of who you are as a person. So don't be afraid to show up on a YouTube. Don't be afraid to take a picture of yourself, because we need to know you're there. I want to know you're alive. I want to know you're happy. Otherwise, I'm thinking everyone's just extinct. Ooh, the plain truth. That's nice. So why do I like this? It's just the fonts. They're so thick and beautiful and rich and black and oof. It moves me. Okay. If you want to know anything about me, pancakes bring me absolute joy. How about you? Ooh, this is beautiful. I always love birds in flight. Dun, 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 dun. Okay. Actually, I go about my day making that noise. Dun, 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 dun. I'm not kidding. But then my husband joins me, so it's all good. Okay, so that was that. Now, I have the life. Now, you know I have a gripe with these because I'll never find a good image of anyone that looks like me or vice versa. But this is intriguing because it is a month before I was born. Have women made the grade on the West Point? It's also interesting to look at where we were, right? In history and what was coming up. Oh, look. So one of them is photographed. So this might be a cool image to play with. French fries. Menthols, those are illegal, man. Oh, how beautiful. Don't show it to puritanical Instagram. Look how beautiful. I mean, there's nothing more natural than your body. Don't let anybody shame you for it. No matter what size it is. If it's big, if it's small, if it's whatever. It's God. Okay, so I'm loving this because I'm going to use this for sure. Okay, so we're talking about money. Yes. So you saw how I took the liberty of like going, yeah. No, this is older paper, so it feels different. It'll act different. So just be careful. It's a little bit more brittle. Okay. Super sad. I just bought a Stetson. I love cowboy hats. I love hats. Fun. Dun, 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 dun. There I go again. I'm losing myself in the moment. Look, it looks like Mr. Rogers, but it isn't. It's a Mr. Rogers knockoff. I guess when we think, I like the idea of like green money because it's like, you know, it grows. But not all money is green. Have you ever been to other places where they have like pink currency? Celia Cruz, who is a pioneer salsa singer, is going to be on the American quarter. Like, that is so powerful and meaningful. This is beautiful. Eden. Okay, I'm going to be careful with this. She looks just like my grandma. My grandma has, my grandma's mother was Afro-Cuban, so she looks just like Celia Cruz. So now she's going to be on the quarter, which is really exciting. And we also, in Mexico, we have Frida Kahlo in one of the pesos, and Sor Juana Inés de la Cruz, who was a queer nun. This is what they're trying to keep from us, you guys. This is the stories that they're trying to ban from us in Florida. So I'm here to tell you, yeah, famous queer nun in the currency in Mexico, and everyone's like, yay. God, you saw that yellow? Okay, ooh. Okay, so this is it. This is, I mean, as an American, right? Because I can only contextualize things. I can only contextualize all of this through my lens. And I'm American. I'm Latino, I'm Mexican, but I am American. So to me, money will always be comfort, right? And survival. So this to me is like, yeah. And I'm ambidextrous. Ambidextrous. Maybe not. Let's see. Oof. Okay. So I think I have enough. Oh, you guys. Manatee. Okay, so I'm gonna play with this. So I love this. I'm gonna get a ruler over here and get this done. Okay, so we got enough followers where I can have videos that are more than 15 minutes long. So I'm gonna assume that's a good thing, and we're gonna hang out a little bit longer and I don't have to speak as fast. or be as witty and clever. So tell me, what has been your favorite so far of these prompts? I think my favorite one was today's, because it challenged me. I couldn't find a picture of a chocolate, and I wasn't gonna go look for one, but I had chocolates from C's Candy in California. Oh, I should tag them. And I ate one. It was like a performance. I love performance, clearly. And I love this. Look at this. So, you know, that was fun. So I love the excuse of Februllage as a way to challenge, right? Like, challenge me, make me feel like what I'm doing helps me grow. Oof. I'm having fun here, you guys. I like this. I'm looking for a wet piece of paper. I'm gonna put it in my notebook again so I can keep track of it. But something is happening and I need to see what it is. Oh man, yes, I hope you can see this. I know the camera's a little wonky. Okay, here we go. So why do I like this? It's too soon to dissect, but what really caught my eye here is I look for my double stick tapes, is that it feels nestled, right? It feels like it's landed, like joy has landed. It's anchored is the word, anchored. So I always get questions about this and I forget to talk about it, but this is what I use, the adhesive squares from Scotch 3M, and they're brilliant, they're perfect. Get them. If you buy a collage kit, I include them in the kits. So if you want to try them out before you buy a box, get yourself a kit, become a member, join the #ArtFam. It's all good. Okay, so this is something, because yeah, money buys me peace is what I was going to when I started talking about being American. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I was just thinking, you know that saying, money can't buy you happiness, but it can buy you peace, right? Especially when you live in a place like, I don't know, where you need to pay extra to be in a quiet neighborhood. Oh, you guys, c'est très compliqué. Oh. It's gonna be kind of a political collage, huh? Because I always like to add a poem, I guess you can call them, with my collages. And the one that's coming to right now is like, you know, you can't buy love, but you can buy peace. But can you? Well, it can facilitate. How about that? Does that feel a little better? Money can facilitate peace, because if you don't have peace in here, then you're not gonna get it anywhere else, right? But if you're ready for it, then yeah, that's my story. I'm sticking to it. Okay. I have these amazing hole punchers. Let's see if I can get away with making a clean cut here, because that's not always the case, because magazine paper is flimsy. Oof, but this is good. You guys, I'm digging this. We are going somewhere beautiful here. So, if I gave you $1 million, if I gave you $10, what would you do with it? Right? Like, that's such a good test. Like, I'd go to Starbucks and buy coffee for the day or something, and that makes me happy, right? Like, should I save my $10 for my old age? Yeah, probably. But I can use half of that to go buy coffee and enjoy my life, right? Because if for whatever reason I don't make it to my old age and I have all this money, what's it good for, right? You guys, it just got really deep. It just got really deep. But you know what? That's what art does. Art, like money, is a vehicle. Actually, what I like to tell my artists, and when I say my artists, the artists that I work with, the artists that are in my community, is that as artists, we are money printing machines. What I'm doing right now is art. This is medicine for me, but it's also my way of printing money. I can sell this for $5, for $1,000, whatever. That's up to me. Don't have to justify it to you, to anybody. But once I sell it, this becomes money. Do the same. You do not have to justify yourself to anybody. I think I'm a little bit more sanctimonious today because I was censored because of Florida, because of all these other things that are trying to erase me. See, the piece, look, oh no. Yes, clean break. Because it's old paper, sometimes it doesn't tolerate mistakes as well as other things. But this gave me the grace. Shoot, it's okay. Pas de problème, no problem. So, do not trip out. We are here and that didn't work. Okay, that's fine. I do like this up here though. Dun, 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 dun. So, you know what? I don't think I mentioned this the other day. I was in San Francisco and, you know, I mentioned I was like kind of in crisis. I was going through emotional stuff and I was like, ugh. And then one day I forgot my earphones and I noticed I wasn't sad. Like, I didn't even notice I wasn't sad. I was just like walking more and I was like standing up straight. And then I was like, huh, what's happening? I didn't have my earphones. I wasn't listening to the same sad song over and over that kept me down. And I thought, damn, like, I gotta be careful, right? We have to like break that cycle, break that loop. I mean, listen, I don't hold Sade accountable for anything of my sadness, but, you know, you gotta look out for yourselves. Okay, what else do we have here? Okay, so again, this is about money, but at the end of the day, if this fits another prompt, I'm just gonna say, you know what, this is about ghosts. It's no, but I'm sticking to my, I was gonna say guns, but I don't like guns anymore because of Florida. No, I'm sticking to my conviction. That's a good thing. But what I was gonna say too is like, in my head, I'm still trying to think about how I wanna, what my opinion is on all this crazy stuff, right? Like, what, do we boycott Florida? And I've learned through many mistakes that it's best not to cut people off. Even if they're, I mean, no, it is good to cut people, limit people. Don't cut them off because then like you'll be the only person in the world. But you know, keep your distance. With something like Florida, it's like, there's good people in Florida. Not everyone's like, yeah, erase, you know. But again, these are things we think about, but we don't let them consume us. We get angry and we get organized. We don't get angry and go do crazy stuff that'll be harmful to us, right? Angry and organized. All right, now I'm really gonna get censored. I'm kidding. Okay, this is good. What if these are like a metaphor for coins, yeah? Indulge me. I've stopped looking at the time because now I can do whatever I want. But it says 18 minutes there, so. You can fast forward, you can go get a coffee, I'll be here making money. But join me, won't you? Let's make money together. All right. Do leave comments, do leave questions, no hate mail. Or you can write hate mail, just not to me, because I don't really care for it. But yeah. And if you are in Florida and you feel absolutely alone and devastated, you're not alone, and you can feel devastated. But we move on and we work through it, right? So let's get out of this one together. Okay, I'm liking where this is going. I like this pattern that's emerging. And I'll be truthful, I don't see the money just yet. But as everyone tells me, it's gonna come, it's coming. The money's coming. All right, one more. So if you don't have one of these, I would invest in these because collage can be kind of clunky and that's what I love about it. But at the same time, sometimes you just want a clean edge, right? And this gives you that clean edge. I hope you can see this. Nothing would make me more sad than you not seeing what I'm doing here. Yes, like that. Okay. Doop, doop. I can't help it, you guys. I think that's my internal dialogue, honestly, right? So instead of thinking like sad thoughts, I just start humming like a tonto. You know what that means? Like a dummy. Let me cut this out. There's something about this. So I want to do a series also in response to Florida. I want to do a video series, and I've done Spanish series in the past. But I think I want to do a Spanglish series. Do you know what that means? Spanglish, because, you know, I'm first generation, and I don't know, I learned Spanish through family. That doesn't always happen, and we lose our language. And the truth of the matter is that the Spanish language came at a very expensive cost to my people, to indigenous people, to Mexicans, to Latinos in general. It was the price of colonialism, right? So we should use it. It's ours. So I kind of want to encourage other people to, you know, use their Spanglish without shame, because, you know, a lot of times we are shamed for not speaking properly or having a command of the language. Have you ever tried to speak French in France? It could be like that. Not that serious, because we don't get that crazy, but yes, it can be kind of crazy. So I don't want that. I want people to feel comfortable and empowered. So I want to do a Spanglish series. Let me know. Would you be interested in that? And it's not exclusionary, right? I want to speak Spanglish, Spanish and English in the same video. But I think it's a really nice way to encourage people and show up, right? And if you're not Latino, hey, it's a great way to learn a few words. But I really want to encourage Latinos to, Latinx, to take that ownership, right? Isn't that nice? Isn't that nice? Can you imagine me feel bad for not speaking your language, your heritage, right? I'm sure you can. This is cool, but I don't like it. Okay, let me go back. So it does say money, right? Gee. I just think money. When I think of money, I don't think of like dollar bills. I think about like the intrinsic value, right? Like what you can buy. Like to me, I like to travel. I like peace. And money to me means peace. Yo no veo nada. I don't see a thing. See, I'm doing it now. Okay. I did have this. And these are quartz, but they kind of look like crystals, right? They kind of look like money. All right, I'm just gonna see what else I have. You can't see what I'm seeing, but gee, you guys, I have a mess. I have a Playboy from 1968. I have, I think, a Playgirl. And then I wonder. No, I don't care. Okay, this is beautiful. Let me turn around really quick and grab a stash, okay? You know, I have tons of stuff here. Okay, I don't know what that is. Black is beautiful. That, oh, pink and green, you guys, is just the most beautiful thing. I don't know how we're gonna make this work, you guys. So actually, this is a really good conversation to have, right? I work totally intuitively. I don't like to look at a prompt and say, I'm gonna make something about California, right? Which would be easier. But to kind of arrive at it, so if you're a professional, if you're like a graphic designer, you would work this way, right? You would say, oh, I want a campaign on cars, so you work with cars. But the trick to that is just having fun, like I'm doing right now. I'm just putting whatever, and then at the end of the day, if I choose to put a money sign here, it goes a little bit deeper than just starting with the obvious, the green dollar. Oh, maybe I have a green dollar. I have a wallet over there. Should I go get my wallet? I'm gonna get my wallet. Doop, 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 doop. Okay, so The odds of me having $1 in here are nil. But this is the most beautiful thing, you guys. So everything has a story in my life, just like in yours, if you take a look. This is a wallet that my collector, Michelle, gave me. I always thought it was so beautiful. And then one day I complimented her for the third time. I'm like, Michelle, your wallet's so beautiful. She literally took all her things out and gave it to me. She's like, here. It was $3 in Marrakesh. Take it. So it's my favorite thing. I need a new one though. So like I said, there's no money in here, but I know, you guys, you should always keep this. I have my secret emergency, which I will use for this. It's a $100 bill. Okay. You know you're old when you have a secret stash just in case. I was about to rip this. I can't even, oh my God. I was about to literally go, this would look better. You guys. And I think, actually, I don't think you can do that. I think you're supposed to, I know it's against the law to rip, but I don't think you can even like make art with this tender. There, I like that. Oh, that's cool, you guys. Okay, something's happening. Obviously, if I sell this, it'll be worth more than $100. But I think I need something else. Look at this. We're at 26 minutes. I'm like, I got my license. Now I can have more than 15 minutes. So let's play. Okay, I think what it needs is a bigger flower, right? See, I will say something though. Are you ready? I don't think it's good to be censored, but do you notice the difference in me because of it? Like there's like this little rage in me that's just like, I'll sock it to them. So, you know, so we're all participants of this cycle of life. So don't be afraid to stand up for yourself. It's part of the dance of life, right? Someone pokes you, you're gonna have a reaction. Let it be a good reaction. Let it be an organized reaction. I don't know why I said it like that, or do I? You guys, this is the ugliest book on flowers I've ever seen. Oh, butterfly. Okay. I'm gonna use my scissors. No, I'm not. Okay, we're almost there. I promise. I promise. Unless you want to throw $100 bills at me so I can make more art, you do that. All right, I'm definitely getting a Peabody Award for this one. Be sure to nominate me. I'm singing again, you guys. Well, the thing about it is that is not copywritten, so I won't get in trouble with YouTube. Because I've played Sade, I've played all these other things, and they always flag me. Okay. So let me know what you did for money if you do the prompt. Because, you know, the thing that I love about collage, you guys, is that it's endless. These are endless conversations. I have access to totally different books, magazines than you do, right? You have local books, I have local books. It's just gonna be amazing no matter what we make. So jump in, because I wanna see what you create. So this Saturday, we're having our paper Valentine workshop, you guys. Every year since the pandemic, I've been doing it. And it's this Saturday. Oh, yes. I like it. Something about it covering his eyes really makes me happy. Blinded by joy. Okay, there's a conversation. There. Something's happening. Gee, I'm gonna roll with this performance, right? I was like, I pulled money out of it, thin air. I mean, it's a beautiful thing. Okay, my friends, if you have a wallet, please always put some money hidden where you won't remember unless you need to make a collage about money. This is my collage, you guys. Okay, now we can take a look and see what's happening. All right, so I've been rich, I've been poor. Who said that? Someone famous said that. And I like being rich better, right? Actually, no, I haven't been particularly rich yet. It's coming. So, peace isn't here. but you can share your piece when you have a few of these lying around, right? So I like this because it's anchored, it's balanced, but it's light, it's going up. There's no denying that this is more important than this, the material, right? But it's a beautiful balance. It's a beautiful balance. So like, you know, this butterfly is the color of like the anchoring. There is the birds flying. I mean, it just came together. I like it. I don't like to be particularly literal, right? Because like it's about money, duh. But it worked out. It worked out, and I got to pay homage to Michelle. Michelle, I love you, wherever you are. So this is Luis Martin, the art engineer, reminding you that you are not alone, and there's much money to be made. Should you want to make it. If you're an artist, if you think you're an artist, if you want to be an artist, you are, and you're a money printing machine, my friend. All right, I am sending you huge hugs, and happy Valentine's. It's coming up, right? Give yourself a hug for me, and yourself a hug for yourself. I will see you here, everywhere. You take your phone. Cheers.